It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll see Will Dissly. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Colts and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you.
Ready to get this game started. Here's John Parker Romo. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Titans readying for their opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Let's see what they went with on third down. From the gun, it's Murray. That'll be complete to Ford. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Back to the well again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. The Titans and Kyler Murray set to take over. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is Ford on the handoff. Oh, what a stiff arm. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Minshew setting up to throw. Cut by Hunt. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No gain going on second down, and they need 2 here on third. Minshew working from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Only a yard there, so they'll be staring down 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Throwing here, Minshew. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Takes the handoff. Now Minshew. Brought in right side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Play action, it's Minshew. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They snap it. Here's Minshew. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They start out 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd and 10, it's the lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for 4. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Murray. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Play action now, Murray. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. On target to Downs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Bateman, the motion man left. He's throwing deep to the left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, Minshew connects with Bateman. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. He just couldn't quite find the connection.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. That's brought in by Hunt. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. A give up the middle to Ford. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ford. He runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Kyler throwing here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Colts offense set to head out. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. The give inside to Gibson. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Minshew. That finds Hunt complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Slot man motioned over. To the ground with Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Drive entire straights, it's 3rd and 9. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. He gets this one to Chandler. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Titans pushing for a score before the break. Here comes the Titans punting unit. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Throwing on first is Minshew. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Minshew working from the gun. That's cut for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Minshew on 1st down. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 42. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Minshew. 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, Minshew. Finds a seam down the middle. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. That finds Gibson complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to tie up this contest. Well, that's the halfway point, and the visiting Titans taking a nice little lead to intermission. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Trevor Lawrence, over 300 yards passing in the victory with a couple of touchdown passes as well. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Marquise Brown, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Minshew setting up to throw. Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ford running to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now Ford. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send the tight end in motion. Here's a give to Ford. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Looking slant route complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Here we go, 3rd, less than a yard. Running is Ford. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Now Murray on the play fake. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Play action, it's Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Minshew. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pressure coming, it's Minshew. He's running for it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. They'll send their tight end right. To throw again on 2nd down here. Minshew. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. Minshew now on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the carry, it's Ford. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Colts are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Back to the well again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Ford. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets a good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. First and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. This is Ford on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down. Minshew. Cut by Gibson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Minshew working from the gun. Connects with Bateman. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Minshew. That'll be complete to Gibson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, they're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Again, up the middle to Gibson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Minshew to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
John Puckaromo now. Let's see how he handles this moment. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just to go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through, because they may need him at some point later in this game.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Play action now, Murray. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Jukes one. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Kyler looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Handoff running left, forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Looking to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This is a 55-yard look from left hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And we are still tied in the fourth.
They got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 46-yard line.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. They're left with a long 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts with a little more work to do to win it here. He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag.
Defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Nearly an interception on that play, and now they face second down. To throw. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now to throw. He finds McConkey. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll try it left with Chandler. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They'll stick with Chandler. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And they'll stop it after a short gain to the 13. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25. on the touchback.
30-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Indy.